I'm going to try and climb up there, take some photos. Looks like a little pathway here. Very wet. Very wet. The ground is very, very loose underfoot. Here we go. Take a look at the grass is just falling away. Nothing holding up the soil. I'd like to get over there, that little piece where those slabs are sticking out, but it's a little bit risky. What I'll probably need to do is climb back up to the top there, up here, and then just come down a little bit. Not too sure what this might be. Let's see if I can have a little dig around it. I hope it's not some sort of unexploded article. There we go. I wonder what the hell that is. Oh. Wow. What on earth could that be? I bet you any money it's a bit of hollow pipe full of mud. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Got a pipe full of mud. Let's have a little holler. Well, it looks like it's been in the ground for quite some time. I'm going to take that home and I'm going to clean it up, because I don't think it's any kind of, well, it might be scaffolding pipe, but I don't know. I'm fascinated by this one. I'm going to wrap it up, take it home, see what I can do with it. Here I've got something else. No idea what it could be. Clearly some kind of, well, I don't know actually. I'm going to take that home as well. No, it's quite sturdy. It's like it's not plastic lined or rubber lined. It's more wiry. I'm going to take that home as well. Well, I made it over to where these slabs are. I'm not going to go any further because it is clearly very unstable, very, well, there's no words for it really. It's ready for another drop. But I wanted to grab this on video to show people what's made up this strata. There's something very strange here. It looks like, well, I can't say really. It's like cloth, very hard cloth. It wobbles, it moves, see? But I'm not going to risk taking it out of there because, you know, it could dislodge anything. But it's certainly, I don't know, you know, it's the sort of thing where you'd like to find out what it is, but it's just not worth the risk. Who knows, you may find that at the bottom of the pile one day and be able to find it, but for now, I'm just going to leave that be. It's, who knows what that could be. A bit of an ammonite, a little small one, quite worn away. Still got some of its features. You just got to keep looking. Now, this is one of the reasons that I love coming to this beach. You find things like this. It's a very rusted something or other. That's the beauty of it. I have no idea what it was. Might be some kind of lock bolt. I mean, I think here there's screw holes, bolt holes. So I'm gonna, I don't know, I might give this a few gentle taps. See if anything drops away. Just a few gentle taps. See, the metal here is quite strong still. That's obviously very strong still, but I'm not sure about in here. Oh, hang on. Is that a stone or a piece of the metal? I think it's a stone. We'll give it a few taps, see what happens. So the crap's starting to fall out the middle of it. Oh. Oh, there's wires there. Little tiny wires, can you see? I don't know if that was added later by the ocean or what, but that's actually pretty strong. Don't know if you can see there. It's a little bit of wire. It's very strange. I'll keep that part just in case. This piece is coming apart. So look. Yeah, the metal is very soft. A lot of it is very soft on account of it being in the ocean for so long. Let's take a bit more out of there. I should really bring some smaller tools with me instead of this bloody great hammer. So I'll give that a little mush around. Tip it out. I'm not sure about that. I have no idea what that could be. Give it a couple more taps. What's the worst that can happen? Get rid of a bit more stuff inside there. I have a feeling this is some kind of lock bolt, such as like a bolt goes into here and it was secured. Could be from a ship. Get rid of some of this crap just here. Put on a surface. That's it. Take a bit of the crap away from it. There we go, that's more like it. So yeah, quite clearly there's bolt holes right here. I think this is some kind of, it's part of a locking mechanism. I could be entirely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm going to take that hole and clean that up, see what it could be. I mean, right here you can still see through the screw hole. Yep, all the way through. So, I'll pop that home, see what happens with it. But it's precisely pieces like this that I love coming to this beach for. I like the fossils, I like the history of the place, but things like this, you know, when they just confound you and you don't know what they are, it's great taking them home and doing a bit of research. Well, found our first giant ammonite section, just laid there. You can see the ribs quite clearly in here. Yep, this side isn't so good, but this side's lovely and defined. There'll be a tiny bit of the shell skin there, but that's not a bad find, that. Quite happy with that. Here we have another large, beautiful ammonite section, and this one's quite well detailed. It has plenty of the skin left. Obviously it's the shell, but I call it the skin. Again, that side not so good. It's always the case when you find one of these pieces. One of the sides is usually much better than the other. Whoa, hold on a second, the tide's coming in. I better get my ass out of here front door. But yeah, nice piece. Nice ribs, nice detail, that's very good. I'll keep that, take it home and look after that one. In the meantime, I better scram. Just while I was photographing this old chunk of metal, I found a lump that contained, I knew what was to be an ammonite section. I've given it a few taps and here you can see beautiful ammonite detailing. Obviously there's very little of it. You find a lot of chunks like this, but the skin, the shell is still there and it's beautiful. obviously it's cracked to pieces and, you know, of very little sort of aesthetic value, but it's still there. It's nice, very detailed. I think that is the negative, but again, you can still see so much detail on there. It's a shame you can't find a full one. Sometimes you just got to make do with what you can find, and what you do find is quite beautiful. I'm going to take that one home, and I'm going to leave the negative behind. One of the other things that I love finding on this beach is what I call ammonite cake. I don't know if you can see in this, but this rock is a cluster of ammonites. There's one there, one there, there's one there, there, turn it over, there's one there, several imprints, there's one there, one there. Practically the whole rock is made up of ammonite. And that's what I refer to as ammonite cake. I used to have quite a lot of this stuff, and I'm trying to rebuild my collection because I think it's awesome stuff. I'd never break it apart because, well, all I've got is a hammer, and I'd probably end up causing more damage than good. But I love finding these. They're just packed with ammonites, and they make you know, great talking points. Dead chuffed with that. Found this very interesting bit of driftwood. The end of it is still covered in bark. Looks like a paw print. You see there? Looks like a paw. The other end is just bare. So I'm going to take that home and place it somewhere. Well, here we've got another big chunk of iron rusted over. No idea what this could be. It could be some kind of industrial sized bolt. But I'm going to give it a few taps, see if I can get into it, because I'd love to see what this is. It's pretty streamlined, so anyway, let's just see what we've got. Start gently first. Okay. Oh, there we go. Bolt head. Yeah, now I've got to be careful with the rest of it because obviously that's quite thick, so it stands the test of time, but the rest of the material might be thinner. I'm sure it pretty will be, so I've got to tap more gently in order that I don't smash that apart, unless it's completely atomized. Hopefully I'll be able to get something out of this, so just gentle taps. Right, something's coming apart there. Gently as we go. Yep, there we are. A bit more there. The metal is quite wasted away, so gently as we go. Turn it around a bit. Nice and soft. Sometimes it's a case of just chip it away until something gives. There we go. Alright, see what we've got. Tip that away gently. Wow, there we go. Oh, we've even got some of the original material. That's good. We'll take a bit more away. A few more gentle taps. This may very well come away due to how brittle it is. There we go. A bit more away there. Yep. See, it's quite thick here because there are stones and rocks that have been picked up over time, and that reinforces the material that you have to chip away. There's all sorts of things in there, little rocks and stones and shells, and it just makes a stronger outer wall, if you like, that you've got to break through. So I'm going to lay it this way, try it that way. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's going. There we go. Yeah, some of this has come away, but I did expect that. That's very, very, very wasted. Very worn away. I don't know if there'll be anything left in there. You know, when you take this down to the middle, where there may well be some metal, some proper metal left, then I don't know. A few more taps. Oh, there we go. That's come right away, that has. Almost, almost. There we go. So there you have it. That one lump contains this item. It's still got quite a bit of strength, so I may well take that home, see if I can salvage it. But you can see there the wastage, how it's wasted away, and no doubt would have done so completely. So I'm going to take that home, make a bit of a project out of it, see if I can bring it back down to its base metal. That's very good, that. It's not often you get one that comes apart in completion. Sometimes they come apart in pieces. Otherwise, sometimes the metal is so atomized, so worn down, that it literally just crumbles like dust. Literally like dust. Because there's no metal left, nothing left of the metal to salvage. It's just been eaten away. There we go. A little bit left on there, but that's smashing. Yep, I'm going to be careful with that and take that home. Well, here we go again, another chunk of iron, and as you can see on this one, this is just an example of the material that's picked up while it's in the ocean. I mean, this chunk of stone here is completely attached. This stones all over the place, and as it rusts, it picks these up and creates this massive sort of barrier, this massive coating. It's like the rust process just doesn't end until whatever's inside is just gone. So now, because of the size of this one, the chances are what's inside it is going to be atomized. It's going to be wasted away to nothing. But I'm going to tap it anyway because I'd like to see what's inside this one. Something small, who knows? Let's have a little look. This one shouldn't take too long. Okay, don't need that. So we'll start from the top, see if it cracks down the middle. Might do, might not. It's starting to crumble away now. Actually, let's try flat. Now there you go, you see. That's the little stone that's just been picked up. Get rid of that. There you go, another one. Turn that to the wild. There we go. And there you have it. Whatever was inside here. Oh, wow, look at that. Now that's been left behind. So whatever was in there is wasted, it's atomized, but that is just a perfect negative. I'm going to keep those two. That's, yeah, I'm very happy with that. Yeah, it's such a small piece, you expect to find nothing, but that's very nice. Yep, I'll keep those two bits. I think all this is just, all this is waste. You can see there's traces of iron and wood rust, but whatever was in there is gone, wasted away. But you know, you get a lovely negative like that, it makes the job worthwhile. I'll keep those little buggers.